Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you read by the title, I have another watch me do my own nails, and I finally can do my nails again because I have a week of vacation. And as always, I start off by prepping my nails, and I start off by pushing back my cuticles really gently. And for today, I wanted to try a new prepping method. I went ahead and filed around the cuticle area and on the sides of my nails with the sanding band, and the rest of the nail I buffed with a buffer stick to minimize the damage that it does to my own natural nails. Because I also saw when the parts where I went with the sanding band, it did make my nails a little bit thinner and the rest was less thin, so it does probably thin your nails a little bit more. I don't know yet if this really works, but I'm gonna let you guys know later on if no lifting occurred or anything like that. Also guys, I ordered a new filming setup for my iPhone because I do film with my iPhone. So as you can see, it films more from an above angle instead of the side angle that I used to film with. So let me know what you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer this angle more or the one that I used to film with? Now for tip application, I'm also using new tips that I only used on one client before, and I really like the shape that they have because they're like pre-pinched C-curve square nail tips that I got on Cakes Ink Nails, but I will leave everything that I used down below in the description as always. And remember, for the tip application, always go with the bigger size. If you're debating whether to take one size or the other size, always go with a little bit of a bigger size, and then you can always reshape it to the exact shape of your nail bed with a nail file or hand file. And as you can see, I always cut off the top tip thingies with a scissor or nail clipper because I feel like it fits the nail bed easier like this, but that's just my preferred way of applying the tips. After I'm done shaping my nail tips to my desired shape, I take my same sanding band again that I use for prep, and I just file the top of the tip to create some grip for the acrylic, and also I blend in the tip into my natural nail and take off any lifting where the tip isn't glued fully to the nail, because that can also cause lifting. And you want to go really gently on the part where the natural nail is, because remember, it's really close to the natural nail and it causes friction really fast and can burn yourself or your client really easily. So don't stay on one spot for too long. Also, you can see me go on the sides of the nail tip with my sanding band. That is just to perfect the shape of the tip even more, but your tip shape doesn't have to be all the way perfect yet, because it's just like a guideline for your acrylic application, and you can always shape it nicely after the acrylic application. But I like my tips to be really crisp already, so it's easier for me to shape them later on. And when you do this, you want to be careful to not file off too much, because you can easily ruin the shape as well when you do this. So go really gently if you do this. Now, as always, I take my rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad and dehydrate all of my nail beds with it, and then I take 2 coats of my primer also on the natural nail. To protect the natural nail from staining or from anything else, and also I like to do this actually on every set. I use Mia's Secret, I always forget the name of it. It's multi-balance pink from Mia's Secret, and it's just like clear, and as you guys know, I do this on all my sets. Now I start with my actual acrylic application, and for the pinky I'm doing white, then for the ring finger and thumb I'm doing orange, and for the index and middle finger I'm doing like a pink color. And this look is actually inspired by another girl on Instagram that I found, and I'm gonna leave her Instagram somewhere on the screen so you guys can check her out. I really love the way that she does nails, and I really like this set, so I wanted to redo it. And I'm giving her a shout out because I don't want to just take someone's work and not give them credit, because I don't like seeing people taking my work and not giving me credit, and it gets me mad all the time. So yeah, I feel like that's the right thing to do. And if you struggle with acrylic application, I do have a video on that. I will link it down below, or I will leave it somewhere on the screen as well. So that is to save your life if you struggle with acrylic application. Basically what you can see me do is I place a bead on like the center of the nail, and then I slowly work it down. And remember to always point your finger or your client's finger down, so gravity works with the bead and it doesn't flood your cuticles, and it just flows the way that it has to go, basically. And then I just tap it into place, and then I place another bead underneath or above, and the one that I place above, I place just below the cuticle area, and then slowly work it into the cuticle area. And I always place, I don't have like a set weight of placing my acrylic. I just go with it, and then I see where I need more acrylic, I put some more, and yeah. And if you're wondering what acrylics I'm using or what colors, for the white I'm using white acrylic powder from Mia Secret. Then for the orange, I'm using orange from the Fruity collection from Mia Secret, which is like a neon orange. And then for the pink, or like cover, it's like a cover pink or nude, it's a Nude Panther from Not Polish, or the number 102. Now, I sadly forgot to press record when I was starting to file my nails, but basically all I did already was shape the sides and the front of the nails or the nail tips with my e-file, and I used a medium grit bit for that, and I'm gonna show you guys in a bit later on again what I did, but because I did realize that I didn't record. But after using my e-file, I take my hand file and I also shape the sides and the front of the nail tips again, and I just go in a straight angle to really get that tapered square shape, and then at the front in a 90-degree angle to get a straight front of the tip. And then on top of the tip, I keep going back and forth until I don't see any bumps or lumps anymore, until everything is smooth, and I feel and look at every angle as well to make sure everything is straight, make sure everything is smooth. Also, when you go on the sides, make sure to go from side to side to not make your tip crooked. And yeah, just remember to keep looking at your nail from time to time to not overfile as well. When I'm satisfied with the shape of my nails, I go ahead and take my sanding band again, and I go around the cuticle area to really seal in that acrylic to prevent lifting. And if I see some acrylic like going too high or flooding the cuticle, I try to take that away. I want to make sure you see like a little bit of the natural nail in between the acrylic and the cuticle, and then until everything is smooth, and make sure to not go on a high speed to not burn yourself again. Now I'm gonna show you guys the part that I forgot to record, and I'm taking the medium grit bit for my hand file, for my e-file I mean, and then I go from side to side to perfect that shape until I like it, and then in front of the nail as well. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you can see what I'm doing, and I hope you get what I mean. After buffing the surface of my nails, I'm going now in with the gel polish for the design of the nails, and I'm using Halo, the brand Halo, and for the white I'm using French white from Halo, and I'm taking a dotting tool and just kind of randomly making shapes on one side of the nail. You can also see me take a art brush from time to time. I was trying to see what works better, but the dotting tool definitely works way better than the art brush. After I'm done with one color, I put it in the UV lamp for 1 minute, and I do this after each color. Now, since I didn't have a peachy gel polish, I took the same white that I used before and the orange Mauritius, and I mixed those, and then I took just a tiny little dot of neon pink, which is called, it's called neon pink, also from Halo, and then I mixed those together, and I did the same shaping thing, random shaping on the opposite side. Now I'm taking Mauritius again, and I'm doing some random splatters around the nail as well. And as you can see, I'm taking quite a lot of product on my dotting tool. Now for top coat, I was debating on which nail I was gonna do, matte or which one glossy, so I decided to do only the ring finger with the matte top coat, and I'm taking matte top coat from, I don't know, do you say matte or matte? I don't know, but I'm taking matte or matte top coat from Valentino, and then for the gloss top coat, I'm taking the one from Not Polish. and I cure this under the lamp for 1 minute and 30 seconds. To give it a finished look, I'm taking some cuticle oil to hydrate the cuticles. And yeah, we're already at the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you like the nails, if I did good on this one. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to be notified every time I upload. Make sure to like and share this video with your friends, and let's try to get to 5K subscribers to this end of this year. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.